Well, this is that back side of woods I was showing you from the front pasture. And just to kind of get an idea of how high up. Now remember, we've already come up off the river pretty far. There's the water back down over there.
So right now, so let's say that the river is 0, right?
If the river is 0.
We are, well, this is a little bit of a liar. So we are at 230 foot elevation, and I was incorrect that the next level is actually 370.
You said that already.
Yeah.
I'm going to show y'all. Jamie, I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to make this trek. You want to join me, or are you going to go up the road? Oh, the spring. I found the spring he told us about.
I find it. I was looking all over.
Huh? He told us there was a natural spring. I've discovered it, Jamie. Guys, I've just discovered a natural spring. He told us there was a spring on the property. And last time we were here,
Huh? It was raining.
Oh yeah, it was raining. I've just discovered, and here's the source of it.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wowzer. Now, I hate to mess with Mother Nature, Jamie. I don't want to be digging around, messing up with... Right here, Jamie.
Hold on.
There. Jamie, there is the source of the spring.
You're babbling brook?
A babbling brook. There's not much water coming out of it. But that right there, my friends, is where it goes up underground.
How cool.
I found the source of the spring. Oh, that's cool. And it's actually quite a bit of water.
Yeah.
Look at, it just babbles right down to the river, Jamie. You said it yourself, the babbling brook.
Yep.
And I think, Jamie, that we should name this part of the property the Babbling Brook.
The babbling brook.
Oh, we discovered it. That right there, that needs to be, we need to have something there so we'll always just know where it's at.
I agree.
The little Babbling Brook. It comes out of the ground right there. That is neat. I've never in my life seen a natural spring.
I have like big springs, like like really big ones like that were rivers, but not like this.
So my question is, where does that water come from?
The ground?
I know, but like at some point, doesn't it run dry? Or is it kind of like well water? There's just water underground. There's just
like well water. It's just gonna always run.
Okay, it just always is gonna run. So if I was down here by the river and I was thirsty, could I go to that Babbling Brook and drink? I mean, that would be cleaner than the river water.
Yes, it's definitely cleaner than that river.
Guys, can y'all see what I'm looking at here?
I think that I might have made a mistake in following you on this journey.
You're taking the high road?
I don't know.
I think that you should, because there's going to come a point where I'm going to really not be able to climb anymore, Jamie.
I see that.
Especially when you go in with one hand, using the camera in the other. But hey, look at all this fern, Jamie.
I'm not missing out on this.
So that's a beginning of a magnolia tree. I love those. Look at all this fern. This is, man, goat. Man, if we had any goats down here, they would be in absolute heaven. Goats would be in heaven, Jamie. Oh my God, Jamie, I think I found another spring. Yeah, I'm saying yay. God hears me. There's running water. And this is babbling even more than the other one was.
I think the people are going to have a whole lot of fun with that terminology.
Look at this. I am following the source of this second spring.
Which is why all the ferns are here. You know that, right?
I did not know that. So
The moisture.
the moisture feeds the ferns. Y'all do see, but we still have to go way up there, right? But I'm going to find... Yeah, okay, just stay there. I'll be back down. I'm going to find the source. I found it. I can see it from here. It's getting pretty mushy, Jamie.
It is getting mushy.
Getting mushy. Everything seems to be Stay where you're at, babe. I found the source. Look, everybody. Look. That's where it comes out of the ground. It is crystal clear. I swear I wish I had a water testing kit.
Me too.
I would love, and I will do that. Next time we come out here, I will bring a water testing kit, and we're going to test. Jamie, it comes out of the ground right there.
Is that amazing to you?
That there's 2 springs on this property?
Yeah.
I know, but what would we ever use them for?
Listen, if the world comes to an end, we're going to drink. Not a lot, but we're going to drink.
I'm just going to put my face right there in that little hole and just suck it up. I'll just put my face just right there and just suck it up.
You know, I believe I've read stories about in ancient times that was considered like holy water and like...
Well, it comes from Mother Earth, Jamie, so I'm sure it is holy.
Maybe it's the fountain of youth.
So I'm going to have to, I really am, I'm going to mark both of these spots.
Yeah.
Because I'll never get here again. Unless I get in a lot better shape. So the top of the property, the top of the ridge is way over there. I think that we're going to go ahead and go back to the road, if you're okay with that.
No, we're not. We're going up.
Jamie, we're not going to be able to make it all the way up, baby.
Going up.
All right. You got to come with me over here then.
I'm a little bit in the muck, just for the record.
You're not going to find much to grab onto.
No.
Do not grab them fern. I'm saving them for the goats.
I'm not pulling on fern, I'm pulling on a hunk of grass.
All right.
I'm praying that there's not a snake waiting for me.
There's no snakes this time of year. That's the good thing. All right, so what are your plans here, seriously?
Like where we get to this shelf right here and cross over.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to switch hands. I just don't want either one of us to fall and get hurt. I don't think anyone really cares about this part of our adventure. So this might be what they just considered wasted video anyway. I got it. Guys.
I got a muddy foot for the record.
Yeah. Jamie.
I'm doing it.
I don't think we can, baby. Normally I'm the one who pushes you. But I'm just saying that I don't think it's wise for us to try to do this. I'll tell you what, if we were an Indian tribe back in the days of the Indian, the Native Americans, I bet you this would be a great camp up here, not where I'm at now, but up here a little bit, because you have your spring water where you could fill your clay pots, and then you have obviously plenty of woods. You have the river for fishing. Babe? Jamie?
What?
Oh, okay. Whew. Babe, you do know at some point you're going to get to a spot where if you roll, you're going to die.
I'm not going to roll because I think there's a point where I just have to I can see my path right here. I have to go sideways.
All right, I'm coming over there.
I want you to go first though. Mostly because I don't want you to video my butt.
Okay, that's the top right there. All right, Jamie.
Don't try to be so upright. Be more, keep your center of gravity towards the ground.
Okay. Now, if I start rolling, just try to put yourself in front of me.
Right, so we can both die.
Okay, I'm going to wait for you to get to me. Come on, just grab onto whatever you can find to grab onto. Man, we are hundreds of feet above that river.
Yeah.
Seriously. That's why if the river is 0 and this hill up here is at, what, 390, 400, whatever you said? I'll tell you what. And we've discovered too. I swear to God, I'm falling. I swear on the Holy Bible. You saw that.
I did.
I swear, if Jamie had not been there, I would have rolled to the bottom.
Saving your life, babe.
Jamie, there's not much to grab onto here.
I know. Go to the side. Go to the side. Right.
Okay, I need footing.
Find some footing.
I got to go to the left.
No,
I think the
right
left.
side is better.
No, there's nothing. There's this old rotten tree here, Jamie. I think the left side has live foliage. That's where I almost died. Okay. Now, maybe you're right. Maybe just going low underneath that tree. I'm walking like a monkey. I'm monkey walking.
Okay.
Oh my God, we're almost there, babe. That's a really scary spot where you're at. Hey, you told me to come this way. Why are you going that way?
I watched you do it and I rethought my instructions.
Oh. They should grab this little green bush here. I'm going to push it to you with my... There you go. All right, now the one I'm standing in front of is rotten. I wouldn't depend on it too much.
I don't intend to depend on it, and I don't use it to full on pull me up, but I do.
All right, I'm just going to lay and kind of crawl under it. Thank God there's no snakes this time of year. Oh, I don't know about poison ivy. Jamie, I'm serious. I have almost fallen again. Got me a nice solid tree here. Don't laugh. Get down low. Like a monkey crawl, sort of.
I did.
You think the landowner has ever done this? Seriously. You think the landowners have ever done this? If they ever watch our video,
they're going to be like,
they'll be like, what weirdos?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going on up. I am going on up, my friends. Oh, Jamie, we're coming out on a spot that someone has done some decorating. Here, grab me.
I don't want to grab your hand. I'm going to grab this.
Okay. We're coming out onto a spot where somebody long before us has already been. I made it, babe.
I'm really close.
Oh, I cannot believe you encouraged me to do that. And we did it. Look at this. Don't stand up too straight because you fall back.
I'm not falling back.
That's a long ways down. This is a friend and acquaintance of mine. This is David. And he has done a lot of work for us, bringing rock to my Uncle Raleigh, Aunt Joanne's driveway. Uh-oh. He's done some things on our driveway. Oh, I don't like that incline. That's scary to me. That was pretty scary. The way he was on this incline. You can see the incline of the ground here. And having that thing loaded down with all that rock. I'll tell you what I'm upset about, though. I didn't say it to Dave. Oh, here comes the wind. I did not say it to Dave, but for a big, seriously, tell me if I'm not making this up. For a big truck like Dave's, why is that why is that load as small as it is? Come back today to continue cutting some of the underbrush from this spot here down by the river. I told Jamie, as beautiful as it is having all the woods, it's important to me that I can actually see the river from up on the high hill. I want to be able to see the river, and I can't do that with all the brush. So I came by yesterday, did a whole lot of cutting up along the top of the ridge. I trimmed up some stuff down here by the river. I thought I was done until I got back to the top, and then I could still see there were spots here and there that were just little stuff. I'm not cutting any big trees, even though there are some big trees that have a lean to them. Guys, I have a horrible admission to make, that I just now cut down a whole lot of the foliage that I had been using to help get myself up and down this riverbank. You see, there's about a 20 or more foot drop off. Yeah, and I just cut a lot of the small stuff down. And how in the world am I going to make it back up there now How am I gonna make it back up there without anything to hold on to? Now, and I have to tug along this chainsaw. Guess where we're headed? I'm following Jamie and we're headed up to Longhorn Lester's. And if this weather clears up, I'm gonna be doing some tractor work. All right, so I may have to go end up renting me a skid steer because this is probably not safe. My goal was to get all of this stuff and pushed it right off down that hill so I can come by and start spreading out some of that rock. But this is not going to be as easy as I thought it was. All right, so let me show you from this vantage point what we're looking at. My plan for today was to take all of this brush that we've cut down and I was going to push it all the way off this bluff bank over here and kind of clear that up a little bit. And then I was going to come by and take this crushed concrete that we had dumped and mostly put it over here into these ruts going down this trail. I want to show y'all something that I discovered down here on the riverbank. Oh, I'm breathing hard. Looky here. That is a cat track. That right there is a raccoon. Over here, that's what they call scat. They don't call that poop, they call that scat. But what's interesting about it is, look, there's a claw in that scat. Look at the size of the claw. So as horrible as it is to be looking at scat, whatever this belonged to was big enough to eat something with the claw the size of that. I am here on a pretty miserable morning as far as the temperature and the weather goes. It's not raining, but there's enough moisture in the air to where you just feel cold on the inside. And I don't mind it being cold, but I don't like it to be wet cold. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. This morning, I'm hoping that Fidel will hurry and get over here because I planned on getting these posts set in the ground for the cow barn. I'm going to call it the cow barn. This is awesome. Fidel and Misael show up. Look what Misael's wearing. He's wearing his I'm a Survivor Sanctuary shirt. Let's see. Where's your shirt? Where is your sweater? What the heck does that say? I don't even care. I don't even care. How you doing, Misael? That looks good. I have become the mechanic trying to get things running. It's been a full day's worth of work. Backs and shoulders are sore, for sure. But I was trying to explain to Jamie, and I thought I would do it for you all also. She wanted to know why we put the post in the middle and didn't just use trusses. You all know what I'm talking about where you come across the top. Even though we're going to have a pitched roof, she's wondering why we put these 6 posts here in the middle and didn't just use the trusses and have all this open. And I was trying to explain to her, and I'll kind of back up so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Whenever you have to move your cows or move a horse or move whatever, you have to have some kind of a loading system in place. I'm just noticing something I should probably think more about. Look how Mr. Dub has all of his gas and diesel cans here. They're nice and clean, and his diesel cans are yellow, the way they should be, right? Here's my gas and diesel cans. They're both filthy. They're both red, and the only way to tell which one is diesel is because I put a bunch of tape around it.